Hi everybody, Michelle from SangriaSisters.com here. It is January 17th, 2011. That means I am 14 months out from gastric bypass, roux-en-y. I didn't record a video last month, I don't think. I just haven't felt interested in recording a video lately. I think part of it is because my weight's been pretty stabilized. I've been maintaining between the 206 and 211 range for over 3 months now. I have to admit that pause came sooner than I thought it would. You hear all the time about this 18-month honeymoon period after surgery, but I think for folks like me who lost weight prior to surgery, I lost 36 pounds, that it might look a little bit different. Don't know for sure, but that's how it feels to me. So, I was really angry and upset when the plateau, I guess you could call it, although I don't know that more will be happening. The plateau happened. I kept fighting with myself to try to get the scale to go down, wanting so badly to get under that 200 mark, questioning everything I was doing, whether it was exercise, food, how much, too little, like all of those things. And over the past couple weeks, I've really just embraced saying, you know what, my body's going to do what it's going to do. I'm not big on the whole deprivation thing because I know I won't be able to sustain it. I feel good about the amount of food that I'm eating. I feel like it's reasonable. It's not nearly as restrictive as it was when I first came out of surgery. And I've been able to integrate things I enjoy in a really healthy way. So I said throughout this whole process that I wanted to get to a place that I could maintain. And if this weight is a maintainable weight for me, I would much, much rather be here than get much lower and struggle to keep it off. So not that it's not a struggle now, but it's a little bit different. It feels reasonable here. So that's where I'm at with my weight. I'm exploring the plastic surgeries that might be available to me, going through consultations and stuff. Very overwhelming process. Surgeons differ in their opinion about what procedures will be best for you. The cost is astronomical. And then, there are the emotions surrounding it. It sucks because that your behavior and your choices kind of got you to this place, got me to this place. And having to spend so much money to get rid of excess skin that was the result of my overeating behaviors, it's hard to not be angry with yourself. I know that it's kind of that, not the last leg, but it's the next step, really, in this process for me, and it's a very important process. But there are some complex feelings that go along with it, and so I'm trying to process through all of it. And truthfully, if financially it ends up not being feasible, it may be years before I can get it, and that's kind of tough to accept too. So that all is rolling around in my head. My hair has stopped falling out. Woohoo! And in fact, it seems to be starting to thicken up a little bit. I don't think you can really tell in videos like this, but it's devastating when you see so much hair falling out, and it's hard to believe that it'll ever stop. But it has. I do take biotin each day, and I think that that's been helping. Overall, I've just been less interested in the specifics of the weight loss surgery process in general. I think, for the leading up to surgery and then the first year or so afterwards, it's so emotional, and there are so many specific rules, and there's so much information that you can get from your program, and then there's 1,000 times more information that you can get online. And for those like me that like to research things to death and be armed with all the information you can possibly have, it's overwhelming. And while I'm not reaching a place where I'm trying to avoid all of that, there's so much more to life than having weight loss surgery. And it was a very important part of my life over the past few years, the concept of it, the having of it, the recovery and everything. And I need to have respect for the role that it plays in my life on an ongoing basis, and the rules that I do need to follow. But, you know, my mental energy is spent on so many more things now. You know, whether it's spiritual well-being or financial well-being or, you know, the next steps for my career, all of those things are taking a larger presence up in my world. And that's a good thing. It was great to kind of put everything on hold and really focus on getting my health under control. But now I have kind of the daunting task of integrating all of those things, taking care of myself, but also addressing all those other areas of my life, which frankly, when I was spending so much energy on those areas, that's when I treated my health like crap. So it's hard to make all of those pieces meld together, but it is, I believe it is so important to just ongoing health. And that's what I'm committed to really focusing on right now. As Ben of Ben Does Life talks about all the time, when you feel better, all the other areas of your life improve drastically as well. And suddenly the dependencies that you have on other things to make you feel better kind of go by the wayside because the peace comes from within. So I really believe that. I do. Let's see here. Not much else to share. I think that's about it for right now. I want to thank you all again for following along. Those of you on YouTube that don't check out our website and just wait for video updates, my apologies to you because I'm not very good at following your journeys. Let me explain. I am hearing impaired, and it's difficult to catch everything when there's no captions. So I admit that the video sensation that is just kind of overruled the web presence right now, and probably will continue to, is not something I'm really into. I record these videos as kind of a way of doing my own personal journal and another forum for sharing, but you probably won't see me hanging out too much on all the comment pages and exploring the videos that are up. So know that it's nothing personal. I'm not putting stuff out there and then not hearing and not interested in what's going on with you. It's just that it's a difficult medium for me. So come on over to the website. Join us on Facebook. We have a Twitter page. Twitter I'm a little bit shaky on. I'm still not entirely convinced that that's the greatest social networking forum that I like to use, but so there are other opportunities, and I'd love to get to know you more, and I hope you are all doing well on your paths, and keep on keeping on. Let's have a great 2011, everybody. See you later.